chat on my YouTube on that one. We got one viewer here. Welcome to the stream. I don't care what any of your clocks say. We're starting it now because my clock says that I need to start it now. And I do not care if it's like 3 minutes off or something. Alright. So today we're gonna be grind. I got some netherite equipment. And there's someone walking in. Okay, my mic is back in. Someone waited until the exact minute I started streaming they waited for the exact minute I started streaming to go into my room and start collecting stuff. You know what, it's fine. It's fine. It's not like I had a live stream going on anyway. Okay, what regardless, anyhow, we're gonna be grinding on the SMP because yesterday I did a little bit of scheming with Crag and Dine. I don't know if you heard of him, but he's a relatively small YouTuber. I did a little bit of scheming with him about a little bit of a master plan that we got. Welcome chat to the stream. I did a little bit of scheming, and to properly execute that plan, we do actually need a couple of preparations. Now, I have put an asterisk in the title of the stream, which should mean that any members of this SMP that are watching are legally mandated to click off now, but before anything else happens. That's what the asterisk in the title means. There's two Henrys. There's only one Henry. There's only one Henry, and he's sitting in the boat down at. We're actually going to bring him out. He's been sitting in that boat for a hot minute. Why the heck am I hearing Guardians? I don't understand. And also, Skiz dropped by and gave me this elytra, so we have that now. Hubert. We got Hubert. I'm not sure who this Henry guy is, but we have a Hubert. I did not briefly forget his name for like a millisecond there. I have no idea what you're talking about. But we have Hubert. It's the dude from the title. This dude is somehow immortal. I don't understand. There's two. They're talking about chat. We got. Okay, I designate you Henry T and Henry V. That is what I'm referring to. That Henry T and Henry V. We're gonna go. It's better than doing the full legal name. It's an improvement. Alright, how's my crops here doing? They're still not fully grown. That is a little bit disappointing. Anywho, what I need first is to actually get Mendon on all my stuff because I'm missing Mendon on like 3 pieces. Hubert is in fact an immortal pig. KK does life. He is very much immortal. I have no idea how he got killed twice, respawned both times. It's a long story actually. You could probably check my first stream for the highlights. And I've got a couple cows here in this pen. They're actually kind of loud, so I'm gonna put them at 6% instead of 15. Actually, you know, we're gonna subject the audience to the full force of the cow pen. So we have just a couple of cows here. One or two cows. There's a llama in there. I'm not sure why he's in there, but I guess he is now a cow. Why is there a brown one? I'm lowering these buttons. That was the wrong button entirely. That was the wrong button entirely. I'm pulling up the technical difficulty stream. Alright, and now we're back. Why is there a brown... I don't know how the heck I disconnected, but, you know, don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. We're dropping this back down to 7%. Why is there a brown cow in there? What did you just turn into? You tuned into... Sorry. We need a lot of books, because there's only one villager on the server. He sells Menden, but he only buys books. I wish he bought paper, but I guess we're doing with the book thing. To be fair, it's kind of cheaper. I'm making a city in Google Drawing. What should I add next? Add a car. Add a pig breeder to your city? I don't feel that's necessary. I don't feel that's necessary. Music to my ears, yes. Simply the best. I still don't know what the heck that brown cow is doing in there. He's there. He's just slowly moving. I think what I'm gonna do, because brown cows are just arguably more useful. Where did the thunder come from? That I don't think there was any thunder. I need to make sure Hubert doesn't walk into the pen. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly transform this pen into brown cows, because brown cows are just arguably more useful than red cows. I'm not sure where the brown cow came from, but we have it now. We have it now. We also have these iron boots with feather falling. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I also went to the Enderman farm yesterday to get some levels, and I got a couple pearls. So we probably won't need to get a cleric anytime soon. Just place a lightning rod and wait, but you see, that's actually a good idea. That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna get a lightning rod. We have some copper. I'm gonna make myself a lightning rod. We're gonna start smelting. Why the heck am I hearing? You know, I don't know why the heck I'm hearing Guardians. The monument is not even that close. Why are they so loud? There's still an Elder Guardian in there, just flapping his huge tail through the wall. Alright. Right, we do need Menden, we do need paper. I have a bit of sugarcane here, so I could probably set up a secondary single source cane farm. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to tear down this tree here. And we're going to set up another sugarcane farm so we get twice efficiency. I'm also going to trap down this tree because birch is weird. I want to start populating those oak trees instead of birch trees, because I got too many birch saplings, and now it's reflected in the island diversity. What is the heist about? You see, that is a secret operation. We'll worry about the heist next stream. This stream, we're going to worry about getting the tools for the heist. The tools needed, which is basically just like a basic survival preparations. Okay, we need 7 blocks here. And that's 7. And I'm assuming... No. I need to put this here, and then that's the end of that. That's the end of that. So we need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just barely enough. All the clutch. All the clutch. And I wish I had a shovel. Who is on this server? We got a bunch of buddies here. It's a lot of them make content. Somebody uploaded a YouTube video like a couple days ago. I could probably link it somewhere, but I'm also a bit lazy, so. All right, that's the pattern. So we're just going to do that. I wish. Okay, I'm crafting a shovel. I'm crafting a shovel. Do I have anything to craft a shovel? I have vast amounts of wealth, and we're grabbing this. We're getting a cobble deep slate. We're going to turn these into planks, get that into sticks, use this conveniently placed crafting table to craft a stone shovel, actually, although I used a wooden one for now. Oh, that's miles faster. Oh, that's miles faster. Why wasn't I using this before? That's way faster. Why the heck am I... Don't ask questions. Hubert, I'm going to need you to stand back a little bit, lest I accidentally smack you in the face with a shovel, which would not be entirely optimal if we're being honest. Let's see here. Can I optimize this farm a little further? I keep forgetting my own optimizations through the farm, and I'm thinking, like, you know, I could probably put some sugar cane on this spot. And I built something wrong. Where did I go wrong? Is this block? That's where I went wrong. That's where I went wrong. I spent like some actual time when initially making this, trying to perfect the mechanism. So that way I would get like the optimal amount of cane. The block is meant to be 2 blocks. The gap's meant to be 2 blocks. Oh! Oh, that was there. That was there. Also, why are you telling me how to make my own design? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you do such a thing? Alright, and now we just need to spam sugarcane. And then life will be great. I also need to enchant a shovel. At some point. I need to, enchant a shovel. More sugarcane. Lots and lots of sugarcane. This is some great shit. That's an interesting design. Look, it's supposed to be optimized so that you only have to place 1 water bucket. That is the optimization of the design. 1 water bucket sugarcane farm. And it looks kind of like a windmill, actually. I don't know, you do kind of have to ask what did I do wrong, and I happen to have built that sugarcane farm design. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. No wonder you stole my pig reading world record. It's because you built this farm before. That's the only reason. You need a stone shovel? I have a stone shovel, but I want to break this one. I want to break the wood shovel. And that didn't happen, so I guess we're just using the wood. No, you know, I'm just gonna feed it as fuel for the fire. Oh yeah, my copper! My copper for the lightning rod. Alright, where would be the best spot to put this? To, like, maximize damage. I need to do this in such a way that Hubert doesn't fall in. Hubert, I'm gonna need you to stand back a little bit. Hubert, I'm gonna need you to stand back a little bit. Optimal would be dig a hole, fill it with sugarcane, place 1 water a block away from the cane. I mean, yeah. But also, I'm optimizing it so you don't have to place more than 1 water block. Hubert! Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to feed him out. I'm gonna have to figure... Okay, he's actually moving through the crowd pretty effectively. So I'm just gonna dig a hole here. He's gonna walk straight into it. Exactly on cue. Exactly on cue. Hubert is a master tactician and is great at following orders. Except for when it comes to not falling into the cow pen. I'm gonna need you to not fall into the cow pen, Hubert. Alright, now that we're here. Now that we're here. Now that we're here. There we go. There we go. All is good. All is well. All is well. There's like a 15-second stream delay, which is a bit interesting. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Now we've got all these folks. We got that. Oh, wait, hold up. I need to tell the other people. What was it, like -17? That was 16? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna run it, and then we're gonna click right. It's -14. Alright. It's -14. So I'm officially live according to the rest of the server. I probably should have set that like 15 minutes ago, but it's better late than never, as they say. Better late than never. Anyway, I do need to actually assassinate a lot of these cows, and to do that we're going to need a lot of wheat so that we can breed a lot of these cows to be assassinated. My question, if I drop into here, is Hubert going to try and pathfind into... okay, I'm getting tossed around like a ball. No! Hubert! Don't you dare! Hubert! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Huh? Okay, we're just gonna... Hubert, get Hubert. Okay, there's too many cows blocking it. Alright, and now Hubert is here. I'm gonna have to put Hubert in a site. Do you still like murder drones? Yes. Yes, I have. Uthi, have you watched Ender's trailer? I have not completely watched it, but I have watched the first part. I will say, everyone go watch the trailer. That is something I'll say. I'm going to need to put Hubert down here. Where's the boat? Oh, I have the boat. I don't even need to put Hubert down in here. We're going to keep him up here where he doesn't get in the way of things. And we can just be a nice happy family. All right. And then we just feed all these cows wheat. So much wheat. Wheat. Bam. Bam. And eventually lightning's going to strike that. You can use a lead. Save the other pig. There's a second pig in the cow pen? Since when was there a second pig on this island? Since when did that happen? Okay, which one of you nerds brought a pig onto the island? Chat, which one of you brought a pig onto my mushroom island? I'm gonna need you to rat one of you out. One of y'all better come clean as to who put a secondary pig on the island. If not, there will be bloodshed. Why is it that my nose always gets clogged, specifically when I'm live streaming? When I'm not live streaming, it's fine. But when I am live streaming, I'm gonna have to like mute my mic to like blow my nose. And it's terrible. Why? It was the other Henry. Alright, Henry V, how dare you? How dare you? Alright, if there actually is a secondary pig in here, he's probably going to get owned when I slaughter all the cows. I'm probably going to slaughter a bunch of them right now, actually. Just so we can get some leather. I also need some oak logs to put this here. I'm gonna go work on trial chambers. Alright. He left before I could say that. Rest in peace. Alright, and now we're gonna have that. And I could probably, actually I do want to have a lot of sugarcane. I'm just gonna dedicate this chest to random foliage and nature related junk. Planks are okay, we're having a war in the chat as to which Henry put the pig in the pen. Alright, I feel we have to bring this to court. Right, his name's spelled like that. We're gonna need to bring this to court. We're gonna need to bring this to court. We're gonna need to... Alright. Do you, Henry V, would you like to press charges against Henry T for potential defamation? Sort of, or I'll be right over. I need to sue a chat member. One of my chat members are alright. We're probably gonna have to walk because I don't have enough fight. Do I have any gunpowder? I do. I do have. Okay, we don't have to walk. We don't have to walk. We can actually fly like a rich person. It's great. It's great. To court. Yes, we're headed straight to court. Getting so many rackets. And now we're going to court. Alright. We're headed straight to court. This is going to be a very interesting trial considering that the 15-second delay of the chat. But we'll figure it out. Alright, and somewhere here... Oh, it's just right here. Perfect. Perfect. Did you get... I have not checked my Discord games, actually. Alright, where is this basically guy? He's just... He's not... Where is the courthouse? Where is it? Where... There's a zombie here. Where's the courthouse? I guess we're just gonna pretend that this is the courthouse. We're gonna... Okay, I need some heads for this. Let's see here. I'm ready for... We'll just pretend like we'll have some stuff here. I need to get an ender chest, and I know as a fact that there is an ender chest in Mr. Secret Room over here. That takes like an hour and a half to open. Here we go. There's an ender chest, and we're gonna be using the Enderman heads. We're gonna be using Enderman heads. Alright, here we are. What did I miss? We're suing a chat member. So here we go. Please leave me alone. This here is gonna be Henry T, and this here is gonna be Henry V. We know it's Henry V because he's got a end stone above his head. Alright, so Henry V is suing Henry T for I guess okay, I'm gonna have to use his bed now. I'm gonna have to use his bed. We'll continue the court trial once there's not monsters harassing me every 5 seconds. What the heck? Bro ran. Oh! Oh, this is the... Chat, we're moving to courthouse. We're moving to courthouse. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. We're doing the courthouse. As your lawyer, I advise you not to do this. I am the judge. You should probably lawyer up either Henry T or Henry V because they're kind of going to be an intense court battle against who actually put that pig in the pen. Alright, so here we are. We have right here the defendant, Henry T, and then we have the plaintiff, I believe here, Henry V, and then we have the judge. Alright. Henry T, you have been charged with putting the pig into the cow pen and also claiming that Henry V put the pig in the cow pen. How do you plead? Henry T, how do you plead? We're going to have to wait 15 seconds because of the stream delay. And a year now. And a year now. Henry, this is really going to take a lot. How long is 15 seconds? I feel 15 seconds already happened. So I had to leave for a second. You were being charged. Okay, we're going to have to run this back. Alright, Henry T. You were being charged with putting the pig in the cow pen and also defaming Henry V for claiming that Henry V put the pig in the cow pen. How do you plead? Reduce stream delay. I'm going to see if I can, like, after the stream has started. Can I do that? Can I do that? I can't. I can't reduce the stream delay. I've got. There is another plan though. All right. There is a way you can reduce the stream delay if you Henry T's about to go into the movies. Bruh. Henry T. As his lawyer, he pleads innocent. Alright. Henry V. How do you respond? You're asking the question and looking at the eyes of an Enderman head for 20s just to speak. Incredible. Incredible. Henry T is being sued for defamation and framing Henry V. Yeah, basically. That's basically what's happening here. Wait, I couldn't have. Alright, Henry T pleads innocent. Henry V. How do you respond? How do you respond, Henry V? How do you respond? Henry V is dead. Well, court closed. Okay, he might not actually be dead. We'll give him like 30 seconds. I'll set a timer for 30 seconds. Let's see here. And in those 30 seconds, I'm going to very obnoxiously eat pretzels, and you're going to have to listen to that. 30 seconds, not 30 minutes timer. Alright, let's see here. Oh, Henry V responded, though. I was watching a stream, and Henry T was lying about me putting the pig in the pen. Alright. Henry T's lawyer, how do you respond to these accusations? I'm still going to have the 30-second timer ready. I just chatted. Henry V is in fact alive. The lawyer thought he was dead. What do you mean a cow pen? Are they both people on the server? Is not on another server? Why are they both called Henry? Do their names have anything to do with it? Look, Henry, one of the Henrys put my cow into the pen. Well, put a pig into the cow pen. We're figuring out who did that. And currently there is a fierce legal battle against the two Henrys. He's lying. Okay, the defendant claim sir, Mr. Plaintiff, the defendant claims that you were pleading false. Henry, a random bystander, I'm going to have to silence you. No, do not like no speaking out of order. This is such a schizo rant. Sit down. We're suing somebody today. Henry V has dementia. Henry V has dementia. Would you like to call some evidence to the court, declaring, I have pictures of V putting a pig in the pen? That's a pretty strong argument, Mr. Defendant. We might have to turn the tables here. We might have to put Henry V onto the defendant's table. This is getting pretty interesting. Henry T has some photographic evidence. Henry V, how do you counter? How do you counter this quite frankly very interesting development? The only servers I have is Hypixel and an old server that my now that is a very strong argument because the photos could be faked. The detective status for the report is coming. KK pleads guilty for putting a cow in the cow pen. Thus, Henry T is guilty on all counts for defamation and framing of his Henry V counterpart. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! He's an evil mushroom and I'm just a burger with eyes. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. I think Henry T might be guilty here for defamation of Henry V. I think he might be guilty. You know what? I'm calling it. I, Judge Uthi hereby declare that Henry T is guilty. You'll be, I sentence you to 12 years of ligma. The court is dismissed. The court has been adjourned. Mace, I don't have a mace. I don't have a mace. I'm gonna slip you a 20 to persuade you that, my friend, is a bribery of a federal official. You're gonna have that is illegal according to United States law. I'm gonna have to put you in the slammer for that, buddy. That's what you get for lying. Yeah, yeah, get out of here. Guilty. Guilty as charged, except for putting the pig in a cow pen. You're guilty of defamation, but KK has put the pig in a cow pen. How dare you, KK? How dare you put a pig in the cow pen? You monster. Sentenced to being served as a burger with no fries. Oh, that's even worse than 12 years of ligma. That's even worse. You know what? We're doing that. We're doing that. So you have been sentenced to being sold as a burger without fries. Out of here. Still got paid for being a lawyer? Correct. You got paid with a prison sentence. Alright, now we're gonna rob this dude's sugar cane. And he's not gonna suspect. And how did that break instantly? My breeding cannon overshot a little bit into a different dimension. That happens sometimes. That happened with my breeding cannon a couple of times. So I understand. I understand the troubles here. I need my iron hoe. This court case is more confusing than the murder drone's plotline. That is somehow true. Against all odds, that is a factual statement. KK confessed to doing it exactly, but there is still you have still been charged for defamation, and your sentence is discharged. Court has been adjourned. That is all. That is all. The case has concluded. All right. No one tell basically I farmed all his crops. I admit to putting a pig in a cow pen, but you still lied about Henry V doing it, which is still framing correct. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm searching up something. 1 second. Okay. Never mind. Carry on. Murder drone's best show nota, but we don't even have to go to court for that one. We don't even have to go to court. There are no doubts about it. Murder drones is simply just a good show. Anyone who says otherwise is bald. That for legal reasons, that is a joke. I respect your opinion, even if I disagree. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. This thing don't even have water attached to it. It don't. Okay. Okay, and that's where. Okay. Yep. That's what I got a plan. We're gonna take this Silk Touch pickaxe, and we're gonna sneak a water source there, and then nobody's gonna suspect that there is in fact a small blue pixel there. And I stomped a carrot. I never actually watched murder drones. Well, no time better than the present. All right, and okay, let's take a moment to look at basically. This is sad. This is sad. He's only got 3 cows in here, and I bred one of them. One of those cows came from. He had 2 cows yesterday. I turned into 3. Doctor Mr. Monticello's third. Dang. As Uthi's lawyer, he does not care about your opinion. Correct. I gotta go to church, so I don't know why I joined. Well, have a good one. Enjoy church. God bless, Pizza Man. Adios. This guy is a professional self-proclaimed lawyer for literally everyone. Factual statement. I watched it in full 3 times, and each of those I binged every episode at once. Incredible. Incredible. Bye, Henry T. Have a good one. Wait, is Henry T even leaving? Pizza Man's dipping. But Henry T. I mean, to be fair, he does have to be served as a burger without fries, so it's possible. He could be leaving to fulfill a sentence. I need money, don't we all? Oh dang. All right. We're gonna meet up with basically just to talk about stuff. All right. Where's this man at? He's somewhere roughly in this direction. I'm not sure where in this direction. He's just somewhere. And I hit a wall. How far away is he? Oh no, he's getting close. He's somewhere over. What the heck is this? He's building an iron farm. Wait, save the zombie villager. We need that.
Why?
Because I need a villager.
Oh, alright.
Hey. I lost my other zombie villager. Do you have an ender chest?
I do.
Alright, thank you, good sir. Alright, do you have a bow? No! Spare him, please!
Alright.
I need it!
I can bring him in here.
Come
here.
Iron Golem. Get this Iron Golem out of here.
Yes, don't let him kill my zombies.
Alright, we got that
back
guy
in.
dead.
Get back in. Okay. Alright, he's fine.
Okay. We also got another zombie right here. He's here. Alright. Please leave me alone.
Alright.
And your Iron Golem just killed a zombie.
No!
You gotta put slabs on the portals.
I know I haven't gotten around to it because you just came here.
Why is the farm activated?
I'm actually not sure. It's not supposed to be spawning.
Well, on the plus side, this villager module is deactivated. Which means that it's only going to spawn... Okay, I'm just gonna put a dirt block right here. So now the villagers are blind. I'm just gonna put a dirt block there. So now they are officially blind. What? Can we get this Iron Golem out of here, please? I'm just gonna... Let's just kill him. Let's just kill him. Oh, sweet, an Iron Golem head. We can use that for spawn proofing. I need water.
Okay.
And I spawn proofed 1 block. I've contributed greatly to society.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Anytime, my good friend. Please leave me alone.
Alright. The Enderman farm generates a lot of heads.
Exactly. I'm just spawn proofing it was the skulls of my slain enemies.
That were brutally captured. So you could kill them with one punch.
I need to catch a bunch of it. Make him a very dry burger without fries. How dare you? Hi there. Once upon a time, we ruled America! You should build Dark's mining machine and become really... I don't know what Dark's mining machine is. It's all out of a bit of America.
Leave my zombies alone, please?
You just randomly start explaining a court case and refuse to elaborate further. When are you
Is that what you need my courtroom for?
Yes. I was suing a chat member.
Oh,
Human interaction seems like uthi unanimates. Look, animating is a very hard thing to do. It takes 12 and a half years. You gotta understand. It's not my fault.
I do understand. Alright, I need to get another zombie here.
Oh yeah, I do need
This
to
one down below.
recap the chat members on what's been happening on the server. Okay, so basically the end opened on Sunday, but I was in church, so I did not get the dragon egg. There's also been this dude who's been collecting heads from everyone. He's got like everyone's head in his
some time
in his
in
house, but then
my
it somehow got raided.
place. Oh,
So
why would
Heh.
how did he spawn there?
Bro.
Now I need to get another zombie.
Ow.
Would a zombie villager work?
I'm not
gonna test it.
I want the zombie villager. I'm just gonna place blocks.
Okay, there's a zombie over here.
Do you have any spare name tags?
Zombie. Yeah, I'd rather not have a creeper there, maybe.
I got that because we're best friends. Oh yeah, I also got a pretty good bow. That's an update for chat.
They're so slow. Ah, don't kill it.
Oh
leave
right,
one.
you need
Leave
those.
one.
I
Leave one.
forgot.
There's
a child!
I hit it. So he's after me. Alright.
Alright, he's gone.
Come here, zombie.
Alright, that one's on full.
Why am I-
So you do need that one.
Yeah. Come here, zombie. Please hope, a golem doesn't spawn on top of you this time. There's another head if you want it.
ChatGPT could do better. If you use slurs, I'm gonna have to mute you. Why are you here?
Thanks, man. Please just walk. Whoa. Come here.
Alright,
Thank you.
I saved a zombie from a very painful death.
Thank you. Now let me just cover him up.
Make sure there are slabs on that.
Give me my slabs. Is that the... Yeah.
He's looking at the other zombie. You're fine. Oh wait, I
There we
crafted
go.
a stone shovel specifically for mining dirt.
I also have one, two little villager. I don't know where the village was.
How have you managed the same amount of videos in the last more than 10 days? What? How have you managed the same amount of videos in the last more than 10 days in Technoblade? That
I got
sentence
bad
is
news.
grammatically wrong in more ways, and I cannot decipher it.
Wait, I gotta name this dude so he doesn't despawn.
Oh yeah, or you could just give him like a dirt block.
Yeah, but I don't. Not all villager or not all zombies pick up. Is the server on easy mode? I heard this.
Yes,
it is.
it is.
Why is it on easy mode?
I have no idea.
I put it on hard when I created it, but I guess I just remembered that I think it's been
Oh,
on
it is on
easy mode
hard.
this entire time. Yeah, now I changed it.
Well, now villager curing has happened. I had a stroke. Can't even read a normal sentence. Yeah, that sentence wasn't grammatically correct. I had to do
Okay,
something in the
well.
middle of writing that sentence, forgot what I was writing. Bruh.
You guys are safe, so dude. This dude is intensely staring at my zombie. Is this just how the entire farm works? Just standing up here? Oh, I don't have armor.
Do you need these portals lit now?
No. I still need one more three more villagers.
Well, I mean, you could get the farm working at partial efficiency.
I could, but I haven't built the nether part anyway.
Ah! That's probably important. What if we just flood a random nether portal with iron?
I should
golems
probably
with no
actually-
context?
I hope this doesn't connect to anyone. Whoa, why does he...
There's
oh, right, because
nothing
we...
here for, like miles out. We're good.
We just changed it to hard. That's why he does so much more damage. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Got him.
Thanks.
Where the heck did you get all these villagers from?
I don't remember. I had a bunch in my base because I was planning on making it there. And I mean, well, I remember where the village was, but I don't know. I'm sure there is one closer to here. Because the snow village, I think, is like 100. It's like 2,000 blocks away.
Dear
I'm
uthi,
gonna.
it has come to my attention that you are not particularly good at writing. You would kindly recommend learning English on Duolingo just to make your English skills much better. I'll have you know that I am studying English. Not even an English major would be able to read that absolute hobgoblin that was Rusev's chat message. That was not English. That was stupid knees. That was a different language. Ask basically if he knows Rusev. Okay. Do you know a Rusev guy?
No.
Alright. Alright.
Actually, to be fair, I don't. I have the memory of a goldfish, so maybe.
Do you remember what happened in the last 3 seconds?
Huh?
You mined a block. He
I don't even remember the
literally
question.
has goldfish memory. It's
Alright.
confirmed. It's confirmed.
Yep.
I read it and I understood the message. That is because you were fluent in stupid knees. Just watch the video. That is because that is because you were actually bilingual. I am not bilingual. I am fluent in English exclusively. Okay, let me try reading that sentence. Let's try translating that. Let's try translating that. How have you managed to upload the same amount of videos in the last 10 days as Technoblade? I have actually managed to upload more. I have managed to upload more. I have just a completely owned Techno in terms of upload schedule, which, to be fair, is kind of easy to do considering Techno's current upload schedule of 0. He has a goldfish brain, unfortunately. Alright. Now there was a bell here at some point. What the heck? Why is his house just decorated with corpses? Don't ask that. We have a fish head here. Where is his bell? He used to have a bell. Where is it? I can't do a sellout timer without a bell. Okay, chat. We're going on a side quest, and we're gonna find a bell. We're gonna find a bell. Chat's table. All right. We need a bell. We need a bell. You know your last video was 11 days ago? Oh my gosh. Look, I don't keep track of when I upload. I just post videos on the internet, look at statistics maybe once, and then just call it a day. Ace is home? Alright. Ace logged on to the server for the first time yesterday and is already incredibly rich. Oh yeah, we need to get a trident so that we can end bus. That's something that I do in fact need to do. So we're gonna be finding a deep ocean, and then we're gonna be doing. You saw a green head there? Dang. The third side quest today, I forgot what the initial. Oh yeah, the initial quest was to get gear, and that is what we're going to be doing. We need gear. I need to find a deep ocean, which is here. This is a deep ocean. There is a shipwreck. There is a lack of zombies in this direction. We're just going to head back to the island. There is a boat there. I'm not sure why there's a boat, but there won't be for long. Alright. My crops have grown. Well, that one's grown pretty well. There is an item here. What's this item? It is a wheat seed. We do not care about that. Why have you not built an orbital strike cannon? Do I look like I want to spend time building an orbital strike cannon? I'm gonna have to build an orbital strike cannon just for the memes now, aren't I? Yep. Yep. Alright. Why do you have 4 stacks of seeds? Because I was farming. I stole somebody's crops, but don't tell him that I stole his crops. That's not important. That's not important. Why did the chat unanimously say yes to my question asking if I look like someone who would build an orbital? I guess I'm building an orbital strike cannon. I guess I am someone who would build an orbital strike cannon. I would need to collect a lot of redstone resources. You walked past the bell 3 times? Well, we're getting a new bell. We're getting a new bell. I don't know if Hubert's going to come with us, but we're going to get a new bell. We're going to get a new bell. Did I hear that right? There are so many cows that I can't even hear me putting my chest plate on. I can literally build an orbital cannon in survival starting from scratch before you can even get the resources to build one. That is probably true. I've never built an orbital cannon. I don't build weapons of mass destruction in my free time, unlike some people. That's just not exactly in my list of hobbies. You said I'm gonna have to build one for the memes now. That's what the people answered yes to. You may be the goal. What are you talking about that? I said that before the chat even messaged that. This 15-second stream delay. I saw the wave of yeses long before any of that. Well, long after, not before, long after. All right, we're gonna have to find a drowned. I might actually build a drowned farm. That might actually be a good use of my time. All right, we have a river here. We also have a river here. What's a pretty wide river? That's kind of in the middle of everything. Ah, perfect. Right here. We're creating a waypoint. Farm confirmed. We're gonna need a bit of blocks, but we'll do this. You should use the TNT lit. Do the orbital strike can after the stream. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll write that down. I'll write that down. Where's a piece of paper that I can write that down? I have a piece of paper on me. Here we go. Where's an anvil? I have some anvils. Let's see here. Alright. Orbital. I need to learn how to spell. And that is going inside a to-do list of stuff that I need to do. What are your plans for your base? I don't exactly have any plans as of current. I'm just kind of gear. I think I might build a vault for a lot of gear. I do need to spruce this place up a bit more. I don't know if I want to lead to the mushroom vibe or if I want to just completely cover this island in grass. And then just turn into a regular island that doesn't spawn mobs. I'm not 100% sure as of current. The plans are not set in stone. In fact, I'd be willing to take chat suggestions. If you think about it, you could be dead right now. You wouldn't know until 15 seconds. That is correct. That is correct. Except that I chose not to die the other day, and I have not died. So you can very reliably say that I am not dead. There are so many cows here. What's my FPS? Okay, I look away. My frames are at a solid 80. I look here, and my frames drop to. They don't drop. Is my frame rate uncapped? Is my oh, okay? My frame rate's capped at 90. We're gonna uncap it. So I'm sitting here at a solid 500 FPS. And I look at the cows, and we drop immediately down to 200. I've lost for every cow. I have lost a frame. We're setting that back to 90. I have not died. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is. This man does not have faith. This man has zero faith. I decided not to die, and I have not died. That is a statement of fact. I am no longer dying. Alright, I still need a lot more cows, just because I need a lot more wheat, and I need a lot... Wait, basically said he had a lot of villagers, and he has villagers in the farm. So, hypothetically speaking, I could turn one of them into a Fletcher. And then I won't have to deal with getting a ton... I just have to get sticks in that case. That's genius! How do you just have a 3080? I just have 3080. It cost $1,000. It was not cheap at all. To be fair, this is like my family computer, so... This kind of works out. Mail it to me? Nah. I don't want to deal with the shipping stress of mailing somebody a graphics card. Just head down to your local tech store, and they should be a lot cheaper now than when I bought it, because I bought it when they were like new, when the 30 series was new, and now we got the 50 series going on, so the 3080 should be like a bit cheaper. I don't know how cheap they might. There might still be some psychopaths trying to sell it for $1,000, but I think you could probably find one at 500, which is still not cheap. But in terms of graphics cards, that's still a pretty solid deal. The AP student guy just happens to have a 3080. Where's my 3080? Look, I got out of AP Lit like immediately. I said that in the video, and people are still somehow confused as to still thinking I'm in AP Lit. No, I am in AP Calc BC. I am not in AP Lit. Although, I'm not even getting owned by an AP. I'm getting owned by US History. US History class is actively seeking to just ruin my entire day. It is not a fun experience. The best GPU at my local tech store is a 1060 because it's a business owned by some random dude who runs it in his free time and is for some reason the second richest person in the entire city. Dang. That is the same cost as a Switch. I have not looked into the cost of the Switch 2 because I don't play console. I play PC. Alright, I still need to get mending on my pants and my shoes. So I'm gonna slaughter some of these cows for leather. I'm gonna avoid that area right there. And we're just gonna whack. Whack. I think I just killed a child. Well, is that okay, that cow is way over there. We do not need to be concerned. The brown cow is still alive, chat. It's still alive, and my entire inventory is full of corpses. Alright, I need to... Okay, oh, wow, my inventory is full of steak. I am not running out of food. Are you in AP US History? No, I'm in US History Honors. It doesn't make sense why I'm getting... You know, actually, it does make sense, because my teacher uses AI on the assignments, and the AI isn't actually any good. So, I had to write a 500-word essay explaining how the Declaration of Independence is a historical document. I'll give you like a minute to write a 10-word essay explaining how the Declaration of Independence is a historical document. You won't have to wait long. Alright, so, I actually didn't get a lot of leather from it. Where the heck does raw beef come from? Did one of the cows entity cram and I had no idea? It's possible. Perhaps a document from history is a historical document. Congratulations, you have summarized my entire essay in... Like, hold on, how many words is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, exactly 10 words. Congratulations. You have managed to reduce my essay by 50-fold. Great job. I mean, to be fair, we also had to explain how it was like a political manifesto. But I can just say that right now. I can just it was the Declaration of Independence represented a political manifesto because it had like some political, well, not political, philosophical, not political, philosophical. You're getting the Joe disease and not reading my messages. You're just talking about 3080 graphics cards. We're not even on that topic anymore. If I'm gonna have to pull out the anatomy of a drip leaf this stream, I will. I will. I will pull out the anatomy of a drip leaf. Someone tell me which version do I build an orbital strike cannon on? 1.7. Yes, I agree. I agree. Build on 1.7. The update that did not have observers in it. Have fun! Still need more wheat to breed more cows. I'm gonna have to create like a separate island dedicated for cows. I'm gonna be making so many cows that the server is going to lag. The back end of the server is somehow going to lag. In fact, I'm going to slaughter. Who needs so many cows? Me, because I need to sell books for money. I should probably put like a hopper network underneath all these cows so that when I slaughter them, I won't be searching for the remains. I could just like head over to the chest. You know, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. What APs have you taken so far? So I've taken, I have like dodged APs ever since my freshman year. Like I took AP Human Geography and I was like, that is never happening again. So this year I took AP Calc because I did not know what the next math. I need 4 years of credits for math. This was just the next one in the line, so I'm basically forced to take AP Calc. But then next year, I don't think I'll have to take an AP because I'll just take Calc 3, and I don't think that's an AP class. Regardless, AP Calc has actually been really chill, except for that one time when I got 79 math problems in one day. Oh, by the way, it was, in fact, I got 23 done in class. I might as well say that now. I was planning on like uploading a video where I just say that like at the end, which I'm still gonna do because not everybody watches my streams. But I got like 23 math problems done in class. That'll give you an idea of how fast I am at math, which is not fast at all. I'm not even sure how the heck I keep getting A's on my tests. This doesn't make any sense. If you want to do a hopper idea, make the floor mud and put a hopper minecart. Well, we don't even need to make the floor mud in that case. We don't even need to, because we're just going to put a hopper minecart on rails. Although, to be fair, that would kind of put a slight hit on the TPS. Because there's another entity going on. But would a singular hopper minecart be a lot more TPS efficient than an entire lattice of regular hoppers? That is the question. Choosing math or number related over geo and history is mind-boggling. It's like swapping out fluffy pillows for nailing in 200 steaks at a farm all day. Look. I'm not a fan of history. I'm not a history guy. I am a statistician who also likes to write. So basically, I'm the odd ones out worst nightmare. I'm like, that guy made an analogy, like, you're either good at math, bad at reading, or you're weird, and I'm sitting here like, I am good at both of those subjects. Fear me, mortal casual. Mud works like soul sand, where it's a pixel smaller. It would be more TPS efficient, but you could also put compost on top of the hoppers. Well, the hoppers are supposed to pick up items. The hoppers are supposed to pick up items. If I put composters on top of them, then that just completely destroys the purpose of putting hoppers in there. Why would I? Why? That's just no point. Mud works like soul sand where it's a pixel smaller. Yes, that is true. Although I also like not being on soul sand. So I've gotten pretty good at both. It's a mandated skill. It's a mandate. Okay, I need to focus back onto what I was doing beforehand. I got 2 water buckets, which means I need to build a drown farm over here. And I need some blocks for that. So we're gonna pick up my shulker boxes. We're gonna put them in here. Pick up that. I got a 4 on a geotest after studying for like 50 hours. 4 is pretty good. It's not a 5, but it's not bad. At least you didn't get a 2. Think about that. You didn't get a 2. What the heck? I just broke seagrasses. There's no problem here. How would you change the floor when there's 100 hours? Go into creative, compare your performance when you have hoppers, a lot of hoppers versus 5 hopper minecarts. My PC is so powerful, I wouldn't even be able to tell a difference. I'm just concerned about how powerful the server PC is. Ow. Ow. Alright, I do have endstone on me, so we can actually mark the end portal. AP pre-calc was laughably... there wasn't an AP pre-calc option, but if I knew what honors pre-calc was going to be, I would have taken AP pre-calc. Because honors pre-calc, I got over 100% on in my first semester. I got extra credit points. That is how easy the class was. That is just how easy it was. It was so incredibly easy. The reason I'm saying mud is because in my experience, the hopper minecart only picks up a slightly lower, like using mud. That is with regular hoppers. Hopper minecarts can actually pick up stuff through full blocks. Replace the cow pen with pass blocks using the shovel. That way they're slightly lower than... Tactical. That was entirely tactical. Entirely. That went perfectly according to plan. Now we do need to go over here. Stop burglaring obsidian. Look, I had to label the portal somehow, just to make it obvious. Okay, we're just gonna swim. Oh, we just need to go over here. I missed my Riptide Trident. This is why we're making a drown farm. Because I need a Riptide Trident. Alright, and here's the spot. Here's the spot where we make the drown farm. Alright, and I got 2 ender chests. I'm not sure where to... Oh, right, I remember where the second one came from. We do need a lot of blocks. So we're going to grab those. We're actually going to keep the shulker on us. We're just going to go over here. Yeah, See, Light Blue Knight knows this. Light Blue Knight knows his hopper minecart logic. Regular hoppers, yes. Riptide plus Elytra is too good. I know. That's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm building a drowned farm, because I want a Riptide Trident. That is why I'm doing this. That's what we're doing. The description says grind but underwater. We need to be over water before we can go underwater. Right, how tall should I make this? I think I'm probably 256 is probably a good spot. Because that's like old build limit, and I don't need to be ridiculously tall. What design are you building? My design is a giant cube of water and then swim around stabbing orphans in it. That is it. Don't you miss getting Cyberboy on Fleeting with levitation on stream? Actually, I don't. I actually don't. I'm really glad I don't have levitation right about now. All right, hold up. What time? Okay, it's not. We're not there yet, but we're getting close. I usually use the unloading system for melon farms, which are usually farm blocks. That's why I mixed them up. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. I am not supposed to be out of stone. Give me more. Hand that shulker back. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my mini HUD so that way I can have tabs on what biome I'm in. Alright, so now we're at 270. It's a little higher, but you know, it is fine. I'm just gonna bridge over here and please don't eat carrots. Who knows, I may have access to server console and you'll get levitation. Well, I'd rather not have levitation right about now. That'd be pretty pog if I didn't get yeeted into the sky. Okay, how far am I gonna have to let's see here. Yep, that's birch forest. So we need to get rid of this block. And it's fallen all the way down. Okay. I need that stone block back, actually. Alright, here we go. You should lava cast for the wall. I'm not going to build the walls. I'm just going to have a giant platform in the sky. And it'll be less efficient at night, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. Alright, and if I want to expand the farm, I will. I'll expand the farm, but for now I'm gonna keep it kind of small because I don't have a ton of blocks. Alright, we're gonna start bridging this way. I'm out of stone. I'll need more of that actually. I wish I raided an ancient city. Why do you have carrots in your offhand? I didn't take them out. I had them before for like because I had Hubert around, but then I put Hubert in a boat because he kept jumping into the cow pen, and I just haven't taken my carrots out the offhand. That's the story. It is extremely climactic. When are you getting monetized? When I set up my AdSense account, cause right now my AdSense account, I'm having some issues with the AdSense account, but once I get those resolved, I'll start getting paid. I'm realizing I'm running out of stone pretty fast. That's not exactly a good thing to be running out of. Okay, what time is it? It is, okay, it's that time. That time of the day. I do need to finish editing a video. So hopefully I don't get absolutely clowned on this week by school. so I can actually work on the video. How am I supposed to build an orbital strike cannon when Lightmatica doesn't support 1.21.4? Last time I checked, Lightmatica did support that version. Although if you're really concerned about just like you can build an orbital strike cannon without Lightmatica. You can build anything without Lightmatica. Lightmatica is just a utility tool. I'm out of blocks. I'm really out of blocks. Wow. That's not a good thing to be out of. You know, I might have to do that lava cast idea that one of y'all had. I might actually have to do that. Could you sleep? I don't have a bed nearby. I know you do because you're at an iron farm. So you could just like use one of the villager beds. Oh, it would be a little bit awkward waking up in the morning. Lightmatica's the only way to build. I disagree. Get that guy out of here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to like salvage blocks. So we're not gonna be able to use the first like few layers of the farm, but that's fine. We'll just make it like a nighttime farm. It'll still be a lot more efficient. Alright, and the sun is rising. Get these spiders out of here! Alright, here we go. Just memorize the farm. Exactly. Just memorize the orbital strike cannon. Exactly. This guy gets it. I am once again out of blocks. Alright, guys. You see this forest underneath me? It's not gonna be here long. Wait! Nope, that was not tactical. I will have you know. Water, 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 water. All right, had no doubts. It's Jay Fryer, the man, the myth, the legend. I somehow muted my microphone. Hold on, am I muted on stream? Okay, I'm not. We're good. I'm not muted on stream. We're fine. He's gonna orbitally strike the forest to level it. That is pretty smart. But I do need the blocks, man. So I'm just gonna trap it down by hand. Okay, can I get the water? I'm gonna trap it down by hand like a peasant. Alright, yeehaw! If I died of fall damage, that would have been really sad. But I didn't, because I just chose not to die. Only one rocket, that's why I set up the water. High times high root 24. You have no idea how many highs that is. That is high times high 24 times. Rest in pieces. He could not stand the power of the high 20 to the power of 24. It was too powerful for him. Get some sugarcane. I will do that. That is part of the plan. Just not right now. Right now I want a trident. Oh yeah, I want. Okay, hard isn't hard. Let's be honest. I mean, it's definitely harder than easy mode. But I mean, if you're like halfway decent at the game, it's just not a problem. Golems do much more damage. That is true, but that is a problem you only encounter when building an iron golem farm. And specifically, if you're building an iron golem farm, and you have the farm running and activated while you're building the farm, you should make a quarry to get all the blocks. That'll take. Let's be honest. Let's be a little realistic here. I don't have a redstone, so I want you. Things do more damage. I stripped that log, but I'm turning it into planks. If you're on bedrock, the wizard has way too much health. Well, we are not on bedrock, so sit down. Well, just don't take damage. Facts. My dude has a fax machine. Spider effects don't reduce. They can have strengths. Those are the only like real problematic ones. Get redstone, agreed. You can still see mobs have better loot. That is not a thing that happens when you set the difficulty to hard. You do not get better loot from mobs. I mean, they can spawn with additional gear, but that's it. What if I start playing? You know, I'm gonna. We're turning the music up. We're turning the music up. Hard mode is the only way to play if you're a farmer. Agree. Agree. You're in full netherite. Stop. Oh snap. Oh snap. Bro pulled the full netherite. Oh snap. I can't believe he said that. Alright, I'm just gonna place some dirt blocks up here so that way I can grow trees as well. Set the music. Oh yeah! That is the wrong minus button. Which Amos Roddy Firefly. Okay. I haven't actually heard any of the new music, so I'm gonna drop the volume a little bit. Alright, just so we have that there. What is the server called anyway? It is the Skizically SMP. Yeah, that is what it is called. Alright, we're gonna place a block here, and then we're gonna place a block here, and then life is gonna be great. Bah. This is the most butt ugly farm you're ever gonna see. The most. It is hideous. Alright, we're gonna plant some saplings up here. Just so we can grow trees. And build. Productivity. Do you watch Wembu? I do actually. I have seen his videos recently. I have been watching his videos recently. A boomy. And I just walked off. I'm not gonna spoil his most recent video. I will say that Boomy is plot relevant in that video. But if you haven't watched it, watch it after the stream. It's like an hour long. more fireworks? Yeah, I should do that. I'm just building a farm right now, so I'm a little bit more important endeavor I'm doing right now is reducing the need for fireworks in the near future. Step 2 is when you're gonna be part in an unsale video. I looked into like showing up in the Spokes Discord server, but they had like a lot of legal stuff, and I read through the stuff and I'm like, you know, I don't really want to be bound by those terms, so I decided not to. Yo, C418 Pog. We're gonna need a misclick counter in the chat. No spoilers in chat? Yeah, let's keep spoilers at a solid 0. Skeletons actually fire faster? Oh! I did not know that. Because I play on hard a lot. Hold up. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. The storytelling has been getting better. The storytelling, it wasn't that great at the start, but it's starting to get better. They're starting to get better as they level up their skills. The storytelling starting to get better. I was like one of the unstable SMP critics. Like at the beginning, I was just like, yeah, the storytelling is just not that great, but it is getting better as the series progresses, which kind of makes sense since they're doing it as their jobs now. So it kind of makes sense they'd have to get pretty good at it. Although I do think the whole like dude flying in within elytra with a rideable mob thing is kind of lame. I mean, it's like it is incredibly impressive, but it's like not actually gonna happen in an actual scenario. The plot armor is just so incredibly obvious there. That's like that's one of my main critiques right now was the series. I'm a professional unstable. He gets paid for this? Shoot! Where can I get employed in that? If I could get employed to hate an unstable SMP, oh, you bet, I'd have so many critiques. I'd be going frame by frame in videos going like, see this right here, we have a minor recording defect. Unwatchable. Unwatchable. Welcome back, Flaming MC, to the chat. I might get a resource pack that, like, just only has the C418 music in it. It doesn't have any of the new stuff. Because the new music, I like the C418 stuff better than the Lena Rain stuff. Pigstep being the exception, because Pigstep's just a banger. Speaking of Lena Rain, I don't think I've heard this one. There's a lot of music I haven't heard because I don't really play Minecraft with music on. I'm getting paid 26.72 pounds per message. Wow. Dude, where can I get that job? Where can I get that job? I want that job. Oh, I have heard this one. This is the 1.18 one. The 1.18 soundtrack. If I had like emoji type, that would have been a thumbs up. But alas. I'll add that to my to-do list. Don't... Alright. Some dude just subscribed. Welcome. Welcome. I welcome... The entire alphabet has subscribed to my YouTube channel. Incredible. Well, at least we know that the Donos overlay is working. What the heck is going on? Why is every mob in the game having a party up here? No. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get these guys out of here. Go. I need you to not be here anymore. I need you guys to be absent. I did not invite you to my birthday party. I need you guys specifically. And he's up here now. Why is every mob in the game here? What do you want? You sell a lot of blocks and you buy water buckets. One second, just gonna. Yep. Thank you, good sir, for your generous and 100% voluntary donation to society. I will be needing this leather, actually. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. I do need that leather. Leather's pretty nice commodity to have. All right, have a good day. You can pick up the remains of these very much dead zombies around you. In the meantime, I thought you were making a drowned farm. That is what I'm doing. I'm making a drowned... I am making a drowned farm. I'm building a platform to flood with water. And then I'm going to have a bunch of water flowing down. And that's going to be the drowned farm. And then we're just going to wait for a drown to spawn. Yo, tree growing pog. We can put that back. We can place some dirt up here because I'm going to be building a second layer underneath this for water. Or we're going to place a water bucket here. We're going to place a water bucket here, and then that's going to turn into an infinite water source. And now that we have that, it's fine. It didn't flood anything important. That. Then we're gonna place that one there. Pick up this and that and that. And we could probably like get away with a bit more. Like I could put water here and then pick it up. Actually, I'll leave it there. Is the whole platform in the river? Yes, yes. It is a pretty large river spot we got here. Although I'm noticing it's going to be a bit of a pain to spread all the water, so, we're building a second platform. Yep, and that is what we were doing. Can I? Okay. Alright. Oh, sweet, the aquatic music, and it's, I got pranked. Alright, plan B. We got it. Waterlog the platform. That would have been a great idea. However, slight issue. I want to have a roof on it. So it works during all times of the day. Oh, I should get a conduit. Wait, actually, I'll be able to make a conduit. I could head back to base, get a heart of the sea, and then just make a conduit. Because these drowned farmers will spawn with nautilus shells. Oh, this is perfect. This could not have worked out better. Oh, I am vibing to this music. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great. placed a lot more blocks here. I'm gonna see if I can like have a consistent streaming schedule where I stream at this time on Sunday. I'd rather not. That's an off-topic discussion. I'm not gonna acknowledge it. All right, here we go. There we go. Alright, and I need more planks, so we're gonna need to grab that. Are we gonna talk about that? He isn't preparing for a heist. I am preparing for a heist. I need a Riptide Trident for a heist, and also just generally useful stuff. Finally, my nose just got fed up. It finally happened. Actually, we're gonna make Camman very unhappy. We're gonna leave the birch trees. We're gonna leave the birch trees. So that way, if Camman somehow gets invited to the server, he's gonna see here and he's gonna be like, why is it only birch? And then we're gonna be laughing at him. Alright, where's, here we go. Here we go. My hoe's in a weird slot, but I'm not gonna change it, because I want to get used to hotkey into weird slots. Here we go. We got that. There's a... Get over here. Get over here. Why are you farming? Because I want Riptide. And, just get more fireworks. Well, that's constantly expensive. That's just constantly expensive. And I heard there's a creeper farm on the server, but I don't know where that is. So I'm just going to get a Riptide Trident. And also, I like Tridents more than fireworks. They're just... I just like them more. Period. End of statement. Oh, I'm getting so much nostalgia. Oh, you know, I might turn on the old textures. I'm turning on the old textures. The music, no! Oh, rip. Okay, we're back. We're still getting nostalgia music. That's good. I'm actually gonna need the tower up here. Just get a happy... Yeah, happy guests do move too slow. I'm gonna have to side with a bell on this one. Happy gas are simply too... I would know that happy gas are too slow. I had to transport an entire base worth of stuff, including villagers, like over 1,000 blocks. It took a genuine half hour. It was not fun. Alright, I don't know if that's like... I don't think that's actually enough planks. I'm going to need more. That's a bush, and we're just gonna chop down the bush. We do not care that it is a bush. It's gone. How to join? Basically, I swear. Why are you in my chat? This stream has an asterisk in the title. Hippity hoppity, get off my property. Someone will come onto the stream. Do not bait the chat, Rusev. Do not bait the chat. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. moved my base like 4K blocks using my happy gas. The message wasn't delayed. I just finally got around to reading it. That rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. I feel your pain. Wait, I'm actually getting apple. I can create golden apples from this. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, my axe and my hoe are begging for mercy. This is actually a really good hoe. It just doesn't have mending. Alright, let's see here. Basically has left the game. R.I.P. basically. He finally... You should just start talking about yourself in third person in-game chat. Uthi is actively chopping down trees. Okay, do I look like somebody from the Stanley Parable? No, I'm not from the Stanley Parable. I actually have a body. And I have a suit. So don't you dare, you nerds in chat, saying yes, you look like that, because that's a no. Never back. Always gone. I could make a joke about relationships. You see, if I had a Riptide train, this would be a lot better. Are there any builds? There are some builds. This is the story of a man named Stanley. And there's that. I'm not actually going to look at that party up there. We're just going to ignore that, because our problems don't exist. What the heck is broken clocks? Okay, no, we're going to address the birthday party happening above us. Because I want to chop down that tree up there. Okay, so we're going to need to clear out... That was the wrong guy. Why are these arrows vanishing? There is some dude as... Oh, that's the Wandering Raider. Yeet! Addy. That dude has a power bow. I'm not gonna let him use that. Hog in the chat. The farm does. You know, basically could get some toolsmiths near the iron farm. That'd be great. What if he turned the dudes in the farm into tool? Double efficiency. I like double efficiency. He could turn the guys in the farm into toolsmiths. Exactly. Flame, don't you dare. Don't wait. From the show we're all familiar. What show are you referring to? There's a lot of them. That's a speed spider. Alright. I'm probably going to change the description to grind it but in the sky. Nah, I'm too lazy. For a second there, I thought it was going to clip through the floor. It's not the first time that happened. You sound like a James. Who is this James character? And there's more people on my island who are trying to have a party. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm going to need to get better aim. I got an actual desk mat the other day, which is pretty nice. Okay, this dude does not sell Invis potions. That is a tragedy. That is a genuine tragedy. Stream title: preparing for a heist. What are you burglaring? That is top secret, good sir. That is top secret information. Okay, we don't need that, or that, or that for that matter. All we need is planks. We have prepared. We have preparations in place. We're preparing with a Riptide Train. It's gonna be very critical that we get this Riptide Train for escapism means. As your lawyer, borrowing? Well, is it really borrowing if it's permanent? Riddle me that. And there's still a party above me. There's always just gonna be a party above me. I don't ask to suffer. Okay, did they remove drowned from the spawning spot of rivers? Okay, you know, actually, now that I mention it, I haven't seen a single drowned on this server. I haven't seen a single drowned. I'm gonna get sued. It's not about if it makes sense, it's about if it's legal. This is Minecraft! My good sir, I don't think you understand the subject matter we're dealing with. I'm gonna go prepare for a recording. Bet. He despawns right before I can respawn. Why? He's just scavenging items someone once owned, being once, because once he scavenges it, won't be theirs. And exactly. See, Flame gets it. Flame gets it. I'm annexing some stuff. Are you still trying to kill me for 15 diamonds? It's 10 diamonds now. He lowered the price. I'll get to that eventually, but I won't be doing it now. Not right now. I'll get to murdering basically eventually, but for now, farm. You should create a Discord server. I contemplated that, but then I realized I don't actually have any moderators, so it would just very quickly descend into chaos. Why is some dude spamming the chat with the entire alphabet? Look, just because he subscribed doesn't mean you have to praise him, alright? Calm down. Theft of wheat? Oh no. Oh no, he found out. He found out. He found out. I can be a mod. I'll figure out the mod application thing later. Spamming is the sending of... No, spamming is just sending a lot of message in rapid succession. It doesn't matter if it's like a repeated message. If you're sending a lot of messages in rapid succession for like the point of filling up chat, then that's spam. Actually, hold on. I trust right. Hold on 1 second. Let's see here. We're going to Alright, we're saving that. Flamin' MC, welcome on board. I'm gonna tune back here. Who's your favorite still uploading YouTuber? That is a hard question to answer because I watch a lot of YouTubers. I haven't decided a specific favorite yet. Hold up. Oh, that is weird. Whenever my mic is like removable from my headphones, so whenever someone walks into my room, I just instinctively yoink out of here. I've gotten very attuned to hearing the sound of my door open. I'm sorry, my bad. I should have like probably hit the mute mic button and then pulled out my microphone. I pulled out the microphone because I have this thing right here. Nauseous from these portals, my ears are. I don't know what setting that is to turn that off. I'll be honest. Would you consider type in 9 letters of the alphabet then? Well, when you see if you type them in one message, where it's either like or whatnot, that type of stuff. That is one message. That if you're sending them in individual messages, then it's spam. That would be repeated. You do not know that. Okay, we're gonna get the dictionary definition of spam. Define spam. Let's see here. Unsolicited email, often a commercial. Okay. A collection of unsolicited bulk electronic messages. Definition 3 according to the American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language in the 5th edition. I'm gonna pull my chat back up. Here we go. Tower, I will mute you. Did no one hear my definition of spam? Well, you see, your definition of spam is not the dictionary definition of spam, and thus it is invalid. Out of here. I trust the dictionary. I could make Rusev a moderator. I could do that. But I'm not 100% sure if he's the type of guy to like troll my stream or not. I don't know. He's probably not, to be honest. Alright, let's see here. Just keep spamming blocks. What music is this? I'm losing the nostalgia. Okay, we're gonna. Alright, we're gonna options. Why is it the same? Can we skip this song? Is it okay, we're just closing that. Okay, it just keeps playing. I guess we're just stuck with this one. Dang. Rest in peace, nostalgia vibes. We're keeping the nostalgia texture back. The main point in the definition is saying... Like, yes. Yes, I'm still streaming. Why would you say that? And... shut up. Out of here. 90-degree angle bent. Okay, we'll just secretly do that. I will ban you. Dang. Dang. That's kind of an abuse of power. I like moving fast. Alright, why not open Spotify and play... that's actually a good idea. It's actually a good idea. That's not a bad idea. Okay, we still have some nerds from this party here. We have an invisible one. We'll leave him alive. Oh, the wandering trader left. I guess he just didn't like the party. What a shame. I was looking at chat. did you pay him the 98 cents? So we're It's don't worry about 98 cents. Don't worry about 98 cents. We've got that. We got that under control. You say you didn't want. Yeah, 98 cents is a. It's not a lot, if we're being honest. If we're being frank. Actually, I can't be frank because I'm uthi. I'm just gonna place a water bucket, just so I can move faster, and then realize that I have a second water bucket. Incredible. Master tactician. Perfect. Master plan. All part of master plan. $0.98 plus tax. Yeah, the U.S. government likes its taxes. Here we go. Alright, and then we just spam water this way. 98 cents can't get you. I mean, not really. Not really. Can't really get you a meal in America. I don't know about other countries. You can't even buy a McChicken with 98 cents. That's how little 98 cents actually is. Okay, get out of here. Out of here. Now we have that. We're gonna have to clear out all the blocks that were just there. I should have built scaffolding. I'm realizing that now. Alas. I gotta go. Alright, have a good one, Flame. Take care. Water? I know. I know. Can't believe it myself. I can't believe we're actually grinding underwater. It's just like the description says. It's just like what the description says. We're actually grinding underwater. I can't believe it. Can't believe such a thing would happen. Where I live, you can get a singular banana for 50 cents. That's a solid meal. Is this the Skizzle Do APT? It's the Skizzery Do thing. That is, in fact, it is that SMP. It is that SMP. I'm not going to be pedantic, but why is there a giant party here again? We're just going to ignore them. Skizzle Do. You know, we're making that the unofficial name of the SMP. It is the Skizzle Do SMP. Never heard of a single person on this server? Have you heard of Cragdina? If you watch Nerfy, the answer is probably yes. There's an actual drown! Holy smokes, my farm's already working and it's not even fully built. Drowned actually do exist on this server. Incredible. Oh, we got the aquatic music. Craig's a pretty chill guy. I don't need a reminder of that, actually. Get that out of here. Oh, wow, we got an entire club up here. Oh, wow! I'm gonna need you to get out of the water. Same as you. And I'm gonna need you to... Oh, he already left. Bye. Please leave me alone. We're not gonna go back up there, actually. He lives in... Yeah, my location is not applicable, unfortunately. I do, in fact, live in the back rooms. Just wait until daytime. I'm working on it. I am waiting. I wait patiently. In fact, it's gonna be daytime right now. Like, look at this. Look at that. Okay, that's just the fog of the water that screwed me up. The sky is, for some reason, not visible outside the water, and I have no idea why. Is there any way to join? No, it is whitelisted. Did you know today is International Alzheimer's Day? I did not. I did not know that. Oh, that skeleton just tried to 360 but missed. Oh, rip. Oh, that would have been awesome. There's only 3 aquatic tracks, so we're going to get pretty used to hearing the same 3 songs. International Gaslighting Day? Holy smokes. Holy smokes. It's International Gaslighting Day, everyone. "11 viewers, pogs in chat." I have not been looking at the statistics. Do you know Toph? Toph Beifong? I mean, I know of that Toph, but I don't know of something else. Did you know today is International? You've asked that question. You've asked that question twice. This the second time. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm understanding the reason for for your. My axe is getting real. I might have to. Okay, is my axe able to mine the rest of these blocks? Considering it has unbreak in 3D. Pause everything. There's a nerd with a fork. And it's enchanted. Outta here. And he dropped nothing. He had a Nautilus shell and didn't even drop it. That's not supposed to be possible. That is how bad I got scammed. For my first Gaslight Henry, he didn't get arrested and became a Dang. Dang. Oh, that's the Nautilus shell. Outta here. What kind of coyote bite was that, huh? Alright, here we go. Ah! Outta here. Here we go. Okay. How long does this... What the heck? What on earth just happened? I was clipping through the wall. Huh? Yep. I'm starting to run out of inventory space. Not a good thing to be run out of. Oh, rip. Bye. There is a lot of drowns. I think the joke wouldn't be funny the fourth time. What joke? Oh no. Oh no, there's 2 of them now. There's 2 of them. We're here in Sunji again. Uthi is almost at 5K subs. If we could get that, if we could increase that by just a tiny bit. 202. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Chad, it's over. It's over. We've lost him. We've lost him. We've lost him. Was the drown texture not updated in the texture update? Huh. Is there any way to join? There is not. It is a whitelisted SMP. Okay, my entire chat has dementia. I'm doing well. How about... Thank you for asking. Why is stream delay going up? I might just not be responding to messages. Who is playing on the SB? Currently, we have basically online. Though there are a lot. There are a number of other people online that. I mean, a lot of smaller YouTubers. Like we got Crag Dyna, we got Lamoose, we got Skizzery Dude, who actually does animations. Who is dementia? Chat, it's over. It's over. It's over. My entire chat is going to get diagnosed. That's a big fun. Yes, yes. Is the stream delay that? Is it like 30 seconds now? Can I get $27,000? No. I do not own the server. Basically does. What's a chat? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is it your... No, no. The stream delay is getting owned. Calm down. Please wait 30 seconds before asking the same question twice. Oh. Oh, there's a party up here. I'm just going to ignore that. I see you're using the modern day... Yes, modern day textures. And you ask basically if I can have $20,000. There's your answer. Can you ban them? I mean, I can, but there's not really it's not really. It's like a joke. Who was asking for 27 grand? Is it someone's birthday? It might be. It might be someone's birthday up there. I don't know. I might have murdered the birthday boy. It's possible. Why am I getting the same song 3 times in a row? When am I getting Dragonfish? When am I getting Dragonfish? Bruh. We're just gonna... Oh, hi. I'm ignoring that. He's... Well, have a good day. Is that a Trident guy? No. That's not a Trident guy. There's a lot of drowned. Why did they ask me for... I have no idea. Please don't blow me up. Okay. Get out of my computer. No. I refuse. What the heck? That's rotten flesh! Alright, I'm gonna have to clear out the party up here. Nah! Well, have a good day. Oh, hi. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hippity hoppity. Get off my property. Did I get him? I think I missed, actually. That was definitely a miss. Yeah, get him. That was very poorly timed. You should elytra mace. I don't have a mace. You're not beating. What allegations are you gonna beat? Okay, KK, have a good one. Bye. Also, do your homework. I did say that. I did say that. I did say the stream is lagging. I'm checking. Is it actually lagging? My YouTube studio says it's fine. Maybe you just have to reload the page. Could be you just have to reload the page. I accidentally took a screenshot. What is this alarm going? Ah! Ah, I'm gonna have to end the stream soon. Alright, I'm gonna tear down this platform, and then I'm gonna end the stream. That is a fact of life. Quick server restart, it'll be 20 seconds. Tell me if you're ready. Give me 5 minutes. We're gonna end the stream when the server restarts. Finally, a different song! You know, I'm just not gonna worry about that. My axe is going to break. There were 4 side quests completed? Yes. Yes, there were 4 side quests completed during the stream. Actually, were there 4? I'd have to, like, recall the entire stream. What even happened in the stream? Well, I mean, we spent a lot of it doing this ground farm thing. Please leave me alone. Don't drown. Alright, here we go. All you've done is place some water. Look, it was a very fine water, and it took a long time to place. build. Oh yeah, we did sue some guy. We did garden. We helped an iron farm. We did cow farm. We went. Yeah, that was. We did a lot of side quests. The cow farm is actually part of the main quest, though. When is the Fleet and Sand video you're gonna... I am making a Fleet and Sand video, and I'm gonna be working on it after the stream. I'm gonna be like... I'm gonna log off the server, and I'm gonna work on the Fleet and Sand video. You know you can just get a trident from a drowned. I'm building something to spawn a lot of drowned. Placed 5,000 metric tons of Fiji water. Precisely. Quality water. Oh. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. My axe is dead, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at this. There's like no drown spawn in it, but look at it. Oh look, there are drown spawning. It's great. Look at that. Am I in a Fleet and Sands video? Yes, you actually are. You actually are. You serve some minor plot relevance. Not a ton, but you do have some. Alright, so now we have a drowned farm. And that's probably where I'm gonna call it for the stream. There aren't any trident guys around here. There's just a ton of drowned. There's actually a lot of drowned spawning. We're gonna have to spawn-proof the roof. So that way nerds don't spawn up here. Slice of bread is spamming 6-7. Okay, if you keep spamming, I'm gonna have to eat you from the chat, unfortunately. Slice of bread, I've warned you. Okay, okay, he got the message. He got the message. I'm warning you. Do not test me. Okay, he's testing me. He's testing me. Alright, he's testing me. Ban him, and done. Out of here. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm chill as a restarted right about now. I'm just gonna put this around to spam some torches, and then once the server dies, we're gonna end the stream. All right, the server has died, ladies and gentlemen. All right, chat. That is the end of the stream. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm going to have to. It just went black. It just went completely black. Well.